People of the Purple Butterfly here, otherwise known as People of 7 on Twitter and YouTube, People of elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps, Purple Butterfly Soaps, could be located at people.etsy.com. And yeah, that worked. The hair is not only powdering off, but in some places the entire part of the lace is coming up. And that's fine. I just wanted to find out if it could be done. And I could carefully time it for future endeavors. But I'm going to show that to you in a second. The hair is completely lifting off of that surface. The only problem is, like I said, I was over processing it on purpose, and I should have paid more attention to the time, because I literally have had it sitting there for 4 hours. So in 4 hours, some of it has separated from the lace itself. In other words, the lace is destroyed on that in several spots. But that's fine. I wanted to know if it could be done, which obviously it can. And guess what? The stretch lace is still at 100% intact. So if nothing else, I know that part will be useful for the next adventure with this, even if the lace isn't. And if nothing else, I could always patch the lace. But hey, I have 2 yards of Swiss lace, so there's no need to go through all that at all, because the little bit of Swiss lace that I used to make the wig cap didn't even add up to a half a yard. So that kind of works out. Especially when you're just, reclaiming something that would have been thrown away anyway. So yeah, instead of throwing it away, I decided to experiment with it. I have some answers to my experiment. And that will go into my what to do, what not to do file, and save it for future reference. Yeah. So in the meantime, I'm glad I stopped up the sink, because the hair is just kind of like melting off there. Okay. Well, let me show this to you. That's what we have so far. Now on the underside, where I did my original stitches, you can see where it's lifted the lace completely up, but on the stretch you can see where it took that part completely out without compromising. Hold on, there we go. Without compromising the lace itself. I mean, the stretch has no holes, and it's still power mesh. Now the lace, we can't say that with, because, well, there's holes in the lace. So nothing else, I could redo that part and save this part. But more than likely what I'm going to do is just go ahead and save this as a pattern, so that way every time I make a new wig in my size, all I gotta do is just cut it out from this piece, which means after I get all the hair off of it, I could just make a paper pattern, and instead of putting it on my head, pinning it down, then double checking, so forth and so on, and then fine-tuning that, which is how I made this in the last two. This one was a perfect fit and a perfect match to my head, which is why I wanted to save it. I mean, even the darts were on point. So, yeah. I'll just turn this into a paper pattern, and then every wig I make from now on, if it's going to be made for my head, will be exact. Because, I mean, I even have my widow's peak in here. And then for, say, anybody else that wants one, I can make one for their exact head, and so forth and so on. So, live and learn. This has been People7 on Twitter and YouTube, People elsewhere on the internet. My blog is located at purplebutterfly-people.blogspot.com, and my soaps, PurpleButterfly Soaps, can be located at people.etsy.com. And my t-shirt designs, purplebutterfly-people.tmail.com. Y'all stay blessed and stay tuned. Bye now. And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe.